Whenever in doubt, find out. Because
Mm-mm.
when you are enlightened, when your Sahasrar chakra is activated, life has become very easy for you. And that is what you tell people. What is Hari? Hari for me is our spiritual journey. Orange cloth are the symbol of renunciation of your greed, renunciation of your lust, and giving your life for humanity. You need to do magic to control, to enslave the foolish crowd where the mind is clear of all
Mm.
pollutions of this Kali Yuga. Your bestie is within you.
Yeah. Hello everyone. Namaste. Today's our topic is Harinam versus Harikam. So this is very interesting topic. We all take Hari's Naam every time. What is Harikam? Do we really do whatever needed to get that spirituality in our life? So today's topic is very interesting, and to address this topic, we have our Atma Pita Korak Day here, who is ex-military officer. Hello, namaste Korak. So welcome, and he is a ex-military officer, internationally award-winning filmmaker, and I can tell a whole lot of things about him. But yes, here he is, Amazon bestseller author also. So welcome, Korak.
What is Hari? Hari for me is our spiritual journey. Some people have started that journey, some people has reached that journey, and most people are in between,
In between, on the way.
on the way. Three steps to have a cool spiritual life. Even though this is like we are talking about all of this, but when we are thinking about having a cool spiritual life,
Mhm.
because spiritual life is so important in everybody's life, that is
Yes.
final. And how in today's time of Kaliyug, Ghor Kaliyug, means today's times of negativity and hypocrisy and all these things, how we could maintain our sanity. Because if we do not maintain our sanity spiritually, then in place of progressing towards Hari, progressing towards that spiritual excellence, then we actually fall into the lap of the opposite of Hari. Like I say, Brahma and a Brahma, which is Abrahama, which could be something more if you could understand. I've made my spiritual life a cool spiritual life, and I've made many other people's life also a school spiritual life. That's why I call myself a excellence coach, because that is what is my mission.
Mm.
Wherever you are in this
Journey.
path to in your journey, in your path from zero to excellence, my job, through my experience, through my studies, through my all the things which I've gathered in my life, is to actually take people from zero or wherever they are to 100. That's why we say like life 100%. So here, how to have this cool spiritual life. This is for a teenager, this is for a young man, this is for a young lady, this is for a middle-aged man, this is for a elderly person, all ranges. So the three step. So let's go to the first step now. We say in Hindi there are lots of dhongi. Dhongi is actually hypocrite.
Mm-mm.
You have to find out what is negative, what is hypocrite. Because if you could judge, if you could fish out the hypocrisy and the negativity from everything that affects your life, including the leaders, masters, gurus, if you could learn to extract out the
Hmm.
negative ones and the hypocrite ones, then what is left are the positive ones.
Yeah.
But most people, since they themselves are going through negativity and hypocrisy, they make the wrong decisions of choosing a negative guru or a negative master is still you can find out, but a hypocrite guru or a hypocrite master or a hypocrite priest or a hypocrite leader is very
Mhm.
difficult to find out, because they will try to present in front of you the most pristine, polished self. But how to find out? Because unless you chuck all the negative and the hypocrite gurus and masters and leaders away from your life, you will be just the second thing. That is, you will be a, you know, a, like we say in Hindi, boka or buddhu, or like foolish crowd. You will be just a foolish crowd if you are
Hmm.
unable to check out the negatives and the hypocrites out. So you will see. Then let's find out how to do that. The first step, when you will see, because you will be having like a huge, uh, you know, shopping mall of all these gurus and masters and leaders and coaches and all these people. How to find out if they are not negative and hypocrite? First thing is you have to see, you have to not judge them by their celebrity status,
Okay.
because many people think if a person is getting 1 million views within one day of his or her video coming in YouTube, or if the person is having 40 million audience on X or
Hmm.
YouTube, then they are actually very good. You will
Very.
find most of the times this is not the fact.
Mm-mm.
Most of the times, I will say 99.999% times,
Mm-mm.
the people who are celebrities, including film stars or politicians or all these gurus and masters and coaches and all,
Hmm.
most of the times they are not, they are good in presentation, they are good in telling you all those beautiful things which your mind would enjoy listening.
Hmm.
They would be very good in telling you, when you say this thing, your audience will feel this thing.
Hmm.
They know all these things. They are, it's, I call this a very cunning thing. As a positive person, I call this thing a very cunning thing, because for me, more worse than negative people, evil
Hmm.
people are the hypocrite people, because they are the reason why. Like I remember in one of Shah Rukh Khan's interview,
Hmm.
he said that the foolish crowd, something, he did not use the word foolish crowd, but he talked about the audience of his films, and he talked about their stupidity, their nonsense. But when you give the audience what they want,
Huh.
then you actually fall down from your own spiritual might.
Okay.
If you have a spiritual power, then you
Hmm.
give them what is good, not what they
They
want,
want. Yeah.
not
True.
that. So again, you will see many. I'll talk about our Hindu gurus and all these people. You will see, and babas and gurus and swamis and all. You will see how to find out whether they are genuine or they are hypocrites or negatives. Mostly they are hypocrites only. Negatives, they won't, obviously they won't show, at least in Hindus. You will see, because see, when a person wears
Hmm.
orange clothes is worn by sannyasis. Who
Okay.
is a sannyasi? Sannyasi is not a person who is wearing orange clothes. Sannyasi is or orange cloth are the symbol of renunciation of your greed, renunciation of your lust, and
Hmm.
giving your life for humanity.
Hmm.
If you could if you could keep your things away, your needs, your desire to eat a lot of blood-shedded animal delicacy, or if you want to drive Mercedes or big motorcycles, rich uh, like Harley Davidsons, and if you want to have big Rolls Royce, and if you move in you know your luxury yachts and luxury private jets, and live in seven-star hotels and
Hmm.
enjoy life like that, and all these things, just know there is a doubt. Find out. Whenever in doubt, find out. Whenever in doubt, don't don't go, stop and
Hmm.
find
Hmm.
out. This is a very important thing. Whenever in doubt, because your inner self, like when I call myself Atma Guru, I say the Guru which I need is my Atma. I have removed all those pollution which the society gives me, and made that Guru to be alive in me. So, your Guru within, or your Atma, or your Hari within, would tell you antennas,
Okay.
tongue, beware. But then you will see, oh, but he talks so nicely. See how dashing he is, or how beautifully he's doing that magic. Who needs to do magic? Bushum, a thing comes out from thin air. Who needs to do magic? Why do you need to do magic? You need to do magic to control, to enslave the foolish crowd. That brings us to the second step:
Okay.
how you can stop yourself being that foolish crowd.
Hmm.
Because if we do not use, if we do not enlighten our Atma within,
Hmm.
which is very simple, but these hypocrite, spiritual, uh, you know, superstars would tell you, oh, but it is very difficult, you have to do this and that and all these things. The people who are enlightened and say it is very difficult, or it is to be it is to be achieved, enlightenment could only be achieved by doing so many rounds of beads and so many external things, uh, you know this harinam thing. They themselves are not enlightened. Because
Hmm. Hmm.
when you are enlightened, when your Sahasrar chakra is activated, life has become very easy for you. And that is what you tell people, that just cool and relax and have a nice time and do your own things, own Hari calm, Hari actions, Hari
Hmm.
karma plus, and not karma minus. So, the second step is how to stop being a foolish crowd. And this is just by knowing this thing, all these hypocrite gurus and hypocrite people, spiritual superstars, spiritual, uh, you know, Barbies, who
Hmm.
has made something of a great following in this Ghor Kali Yuga. They have used all the techniques of enslaving people. You attend any coach, you attend any international coach and national coach, and all these people who takes thousands and thousands of dollars to do their course and all, you will see they all have learned and mastered, and they will tell you about all those maybe 10 points, how you
Hmm.
can master these 10 points and learn to, to fool the greedy public.
Hmm.
They will go to uh, these men who are, just giving an example, they will go to, just why I'm giving this example, so that you know whether you yourself are, have been, or are still part of that foolish crowd thing, the second step. So they will go to these women maybe who are in their, like, 30 to 33 plus, till maybe 56, 58, and they will be telling them, see, you could do so many things, and you could earn so many extra things, you could do this and that. They will tell the men who are also between, like, 38, 36, 38 to maybe 60. They will say that you could earn so many, you could give such a nice life to your family, you could go for this holiday, that holiday. And so, because, see, what I want to say is, there are these 10 things which these hypocrite coaches have mastered, and they
Hmm.
take all that money, thousands and thousands of dollars, to enslave the greedy, foolish public,
Hmm.
and take their money. They don't care whether you got enlightened as them or not. They spend thousands, $100,000 and more in getting those things, and they will take that thing, and, like, Salman Khan's song, "Apna kaam banta, bhad mein jaye janta." That is that is everything. But still, their words and their hypocrisy and their beautiful, sweet, like in Arabic, they say "Zuba shiri mulubgiri," means, if you could make your uh, speech and tongue
Hmm.
laden with shira, means honey and sweet, then you
Sit.
can win countries, nations. So
Hmm.
there are these negative things which are coated with the sugar of positivity, or the honey of positivity, and
Hmm.
then it is made into a hypocrite thing. Then is the third step.
Hmm.
Third step is, since my mind is now clear, like
Hmm.
Rabindranath Tagore had said, I forgot the lines, but where the mind is held high, where I want to say to this thing, where the mind is clear of
Hmm.
all pollutions of this Kali Yuga, where the mind is clear of negativity, where the mind is clear of all the hypocrisy, where our actions are clear of all hypocrisy,
Hmm.
there takes birth our positive self. And how to do that? And that is what is being, is living a Gen A life, means a generation Adarsh. Adarsh means ideal life.
Hmm.
When you are not a slave, when you have given full control of your life to your best, to your bestie. Your bestie is within you.
Yeah.
It always wants us. Just we just don't listen, or our greed doesn't want to listen, or our hypocrisy doesn't want to listen, or something, our foolishness doesn't want to listen. The first two steps will clear all your constraints. Then it is to reach at the top, and that is the journey, which is the journey which you have to do after coming from step 1, clearing step 1, clearing step 2, and reach this journey. And then you live a very then you could actually go very fast towards enlightenment, and then you could live a post enlightenment life. That is the beauty of life. The beauty of life is not, not living like a pig, or a crow, or a dog, or a whale. Beauty of life is to live the life of a, ideal human being.
As you told, get the clarity and start the journey, because they have that wisdom. They can start the journey by doing many things regarding Hari Kam. As our title is there, they have to do selfless work towards the society. And the more they do the selfless work, more they'll keep on going on the journey of the enlightenment. That is the first step. Second one, if they need more clarity about it, I would recommend to connect with the Atma Pita Korak Day on WhatsApp number 9088755740. So yeah, we will help them out.